Welcome back to Velshi and Rhule. It's time for a look at your money, money, money. Many working class Americans are struggling to make ends meet, especially because of the rising cost of housing. And instead of a reprieve for the poor, it's the richest renters in some major U.S. cities that are getting a break. According to a report from the Washington Post, rents have fallen for the highest earners while increasing for the poorest in several major U.S. cities since last September. Overall, rents for the poor have increased by 18% since 2011. But in cities like Portland and San Francisco, the increase has been much steeper. In Portland, average rents for low earners have risen from about $1,100 a month back in 2011 to $1,600 a month in 2018. That is a 45% increase in just 7 years. In San Francisco, the average rent at the bottom of the market climbed from $1,700 in 2011 to $2,600 in 2018. That's a 53% increase. Meanwhile, rents for luxury high-end rentals are decreasing thanks to a glut of new developments. These developments sprung up after the Great Recession to handle an influx of workers who are moving to areas of concentrated economic recovery. The rising cost of housing is compounded by stagnant wages for working class Americans. Inflation is up 2.9%.
This is super important.
This is
right
really
here, Allie,
important. Right,
because
inflation.
All day long we can talk about, the president loves to talk about wages are going up.
Yep.
But if inflation, if the cost of living goes up greater than your wages,
correct,
you can take that $4,000 that Paul
right.
Ryan liked to talk about that people are going to get at the end of the year, or the new kitchen Gary Cohn said people would buy with that $4 grand.
You don't get anything. If the cost of living is higher than wage growth, you don't actually get anything.
Hole.
Inflation is up 2.9% from July 2017 to 2018, outpacing wages, which are up 2.7% during the same time. By the way, wage growth is stagnating. It's slower than it was in the last 18 months of the Obama administration. Now, housing costs, in combination with stagnant wages, is fueling a lot of financial strain for many middle-class families.
And remember, the massive tax cut, it was promised that we would see trickle-down economics. It would trickle down to the middle and the bottom. And at this moment, we're seeing record buybacks, and it's because CEOs respond to pressure. There is still not enough pressure from the labor force that they'll be able to demand more. And while they can't, and their cost of living goes up, this income inequality divide that we're living with is only widening.
All right, that's it for us. Thank you for watching this hour of Velshi and Rhule.